Good evening, guys. I hope you all are having a lovely day. I got to talk about something that I got to talk about. All right, so it is, what is it now? The 25th? Something like that. Anyway, Trump is president. That's the point here. And man, there's a lot of... This has been a polarizing event, and a lot of people are either really, really, really excited and pumped that yes, things are finally gonna be good, or they're really, really, really pissed off like, oh no, Nazis, and I'm gonna yell and set things on fire. Or just, post angry things on Facebook. But anyway, here's the point I want to get at here. Let me just cut straight to it. All right, a president is not going to ruin your life, and a president is not going to fix your life, okay? No other person, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter what position of authority they're in or anything like that, nobody can fix your life for you, and nobody can stop you from fixing your life, all right? That is the way it works. I mean, outside of them just walking up and shooting you in the head or something like that, they can't stop you, okay? If you were a loser under Obama, you're gonna be a loser under Trump. It's not gonna make any difference. If you were a great man or woman under Obama, you are gonna be a great man or woman under Trump. And you should use that greatness to try and make America great again in whichever way that you can. But, man, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get, on the one hand, just the absolute fury and rage and depression and sadness and dismay and all these negative adjectives on the one hand, and on the other hand, there's celebration is understandable, and I was a Trump guy, so I'll just lay it out there, and I was happy about the outcome too. I'm excited to see what happens, where things go. I was not a Trump guy early on, and I have some reservations about the guy. There are definitely things about him that I do not like. And so if it is disappointing, then I won't actually be too disappointed because, I mean, hey, he's Donald Trump at the end of the day. So for better or for worse, the good and the bad, he's Donald Trump. But yeah, I am excited to see what happens. I'm excited to have somebody in there who isn't, part of the normal crowd politically. Something different, let's see what happens. I'm excited about that. And so I do celebrate a little, and I kind of, look and laugh and smile about all that. But I don't see Trump as the ticket to fixing my life. And I don't even see him as the ticket to fixing America. All right? Because like I've said so many times before, a nation at the end of the day is not its government, it's not its borders or its flag or its anthem or anything like that. A nation is its people. That is so important to get. A nation is its people, and a nation will only ever be as great as its people are. That is the limiting factor. It's usually not the government, it's usually not, all these other things. Those can play a role, but oftentimes those are symptoms of a diseased people, not like literally physically diseased. Well, sometimes maybe, certain countries, but a citizenry that is diseased in the mind, all right? The government is usually a symptom of that, especially now with most countries being at least somewhat ostensibly democratic in certain ways, but even then, when there's a big enough disagreement between the will of the people and the will of the government, history shows us what can happen in those situations. But the main thing is you got to focus on you. You got to focus on you. You got to focus on not only how you live your own life, but also on how you influence others. That is going to be the number one thing here, okay? I think all of us, on the right or on the left or in the middle or in wherever you want to call yourself, can agree that the idea of making America greater is a good thing, all right? And if you focus on making yourself great, then you will exude that greatness. Is exude the right word? I'll look it up later and see. It might not be the right word. But you will emanate that greatness and influence other people in that way. and help bring other people up as well, okay? The government isn't really going to do that for us. Now, the government can do some things, it does control some things, and institutions like that do play a role, but as far as making a nation as a whole great, that's up to the people. And you're not going to get it done by whining. You're not going to get it done by waiting for somebody in the government to fix everything for you and make America great again that way. You're going to make your country great by fixing your own life, by getting yourself moving forward, by making yourself a source of growth and greatness, and making yourself something that contributes positively to the people around you, to your family, to your friends, to your town, state, nation as a whole eventually. You know, this all spreads. It all has an impact. But that's something each and every person has got to do. You've got to focus on fixing your own life, on getting yourself to be greater. And when everybody does that, that is how a nation becomes great, okay? There's no way around it. You cannot legislate greatness into a nation, and you cannot legislate greatness out of a nation, because a great enough people will not be, they won't be prevented by that. They won't be prevented from having a great nation by stupid legislation. History has shown us that many times. So, at the end of the day, yeah, you know, as somebody who voted Trump, I'm excited to see what happens. I won't be disappointed if nothing great happens, because, hey, he's Donald Trump. For better or for worse, he's Donald Trump. But, you know, I'm going to be looking. I'm going to see what happens, and I'm going to be happy if the outcome is good. But that's not what I'm banking on, okay? I knew that I was going to do what I was supposed to do. I was going to accomplish my mission, whether Donald Trump won or whether Hillary won or whether Gary Johnson, you know, killed everybody else and stole the White House. Whatever happened, I was going to do what I was going to do. I was going to complete my mission. I was going to make myself great. I was going to help make the people around me great. And I was going to have a positive impact on my country. And I was going to make my country a little bit greater in whatever capacity that I could. And no politician could take that away from me except by, you know, putting me in front of a firing squad or droning me. And that's got to be your attitude too. All right? So, yeah, you know what? If you're unhappy with the outcome, be unhappy. You know, that's a valid position. I'm not going to say you're an idiot if you don't like Donald Trump or anything like that. It's a perfectly valid viewpoint. But don't let that mess up your life, and don't let that stop you from moving forward. And if you're a Trump guy, if you're a Trump girl, you know, that sounds weird, but if you are on the right, then don't let this be just the part where you step back and breathe a sigh of relief and just take your hands off. And, you know, just kind of start coasting and waiting for everything to kind of fix itself. That's not how it's going to work. This is just as much today as yesterday, just as much under Trump as under Obama. No matter what the circumstances are, it is always time to move forward. It's always time to grow, to make progress, to work on making yourself and everything around you great. All right? So never lose sight of that. Never just take it easy and figure, you know, somebody else is going to fight the battles for you. No, that's not how it works. So every single one of you get to work, okay? We've all got work to do. We've all got a mission on this earth to complete, whether you're on the right or the left or wherever. You've got a job to do. Do it. Do it well. And make America great again, or whatever country you're in, wherever you are. I don't know where you live. Maybe Canada, maybe some other place, maybe Ethiopia, Zimbabwe. I have no idea. Do they have internet in Zimbabwe? I don't know. If you're from Zimbabwe, leave a comment. Let me know if y'all have internet. But yeah, I think you get the gist of it. So that's it for now. Y'all have a lovely day. God bless you guys. Take it easy, but not too easy. This is Brahashafat speaking to you, not live, because this is just a recording. I probably won't even upload it until tomorrow. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. Subscribe to this here channel, because I'm going to keep on talking and yakking my mouth and all that good stuff, and it's going to be lovely. So, hit that subscribe button, listen, keep a wide ear out for my lovely voice in the future. And I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Take it easy.